Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I'm going to be exploring this canal that was built in the 1800s. During this adventure, I'll be camping, kayaking, setting out jug lines, cooking up great food, and catching a canal monster. Make sure you guys stick around. This is going to be a good time. Oh man, nothing ever goes as planned. There's only 2 campsites here and both of them are taken. So, darn it. Well, I'm gonna go do some driving and see if I can find another one. And I have no service. That is awesome. God, today just keeps getting better and better. All right, looks like lock 11. Let's see how far away that is. I already drove an hour and 20 minutes out to this spot. I've got no service whatsoever. Knew this was gonna happen. Holiday weekend. And I can't even, I'm gonna have to drive out of here. I'm gonna get something figured out here. Says I've arrived. Definitely have not arrived. I can tell you that. Dead end road. Oh my goodness. Alright, so I just asked old boy here, mowing, where this campground was, so apparently I am in the right spot. He looked at me like I was crazy. He's like, it's right here. Okay. I have not been to this spot, so we're gonna check this thing out and then try to get camp set up. But there's nobody camping here, so that is a good thing. But maybe they're not camping here because this place sucks. I don't know. All right, I'm liking what I'm seeing. I want to see if there's a place to put in a kayak, which it looks like maybe right under this bridge. I think this should do all right. Man, look at this old bridge here. It's got it stamped July 1899. Man, oh man, that's old. So this canal is over 130 years old. They built it back in the late 1800s. And it starts out at the Illinois River and it goes all the way out to the Mississippi, and they used it for transporting goods. And it was a lock and dam system, but I think it was in the 50s they shut it down, and now it's just a state park. So there's a walking trail all the way down it, and there's campsites down it as well. And there's a series of waterfalls along it as well too. There's different locks. This is lock 11. We were at lock 6, where I had originally planned to go. Man, that looks sketchy. The canal goes all the way down. We're gonna kayak down that thing too, we can get on some fish. Let's get camp set up. All right, so I got a brand new tent. I have no clue how this thing's gonna work out, but I seen it and I like the idea of it. It's a pop-up nightcat tent. It has no poles on it. So essentially you just open this bag up and it'll pop right up. It's gonna be really simple to put up, but I have a feeling it's gonna suck putting back in this bag and get it folded back up. So we'll see. Oh, that's awesome. Never fails. My GoPro mount just broke. Awesome. All right, here goes nothing. Woo! I was not expecting for it to just like come out like that and hit me right in the face, but it's up. Not too shabby. I like it. Pretty decent little 2-man tent. Plenty of room. It's got a bug net. zippered windows. I think it'll be all right. Also, if you've got some tarp poles, you can kind of do an overhang on that as well, but I didn't bring any with me this go around. Well, it's not super stable. I'm gonna have to tie some guidelines on there. All right, that's better. I think this will do just fine for tonight. This is the biggest two-person tent that I have personally had. There is a lot of room in this thing. I mean, I've got my cot in here. There's enough for another cot and have a little space in between. Not too bad. I do like it. I got this idea from my buddy. I really like these lanterns, but it's kind of hard to find a place to hang them. So I just got this piece of conduit pipe and got a wire hanger and put it on here. It works out pretty darn good. I think I'm gonna use some of this black tape that I had on here to tape my GoPro, that way it doesn't fall off. Man, I hope I didn't just bust the socks on that thing. We're good. All right. Much better. All taped up, good to go. So I've got camp pretty much set up, and I've brought something with me that I've not tried before. Limb lines, that essentially what you do is just tie the line to a limb that's hanging over the water, put some bait on it, and if you have something on there, you've got this little pipe on there that will go up, and that just tells you if you got something on it or not. I've got a really nice canoe that I spent a lot of money on, but the thing is just heavy. I probably need to get some wheels for it, but this one is just super light and easy to carry. So I figured it'd be really good for this little trip. I put my socks on this morning, grabbed some socks, and the one pair I pick has got a hole in it. All right, let's go explore this canal here. Kind of see what we're working with. I'm hoping there's some downed trees that I can tie these limb lines to, because if not, it's not gonna work. I'm gonna go check out this waterfall first though. It's so old they still have Roman numerals for the water level. Too bad I don't know how to read Roman numerals. I'm an idiot. You can feel the wind just blowing off of that thing. It would not be good if you went up next to that thing. It would fill your kayak up like that. You'd be sunk. Let's go down farther on this canal and go do some exploring. Well, I've kayaked for about a mile or more, and there is just no good spots for a limb line. I think we're gonna have to go to plan B. I'm gonna do some kayaking around, do some more exploring, and then we're gonna get some jug lines out. Well, I went up a little further and I cannot tell if this part of the lock is a drop off or if it continues out. It's got me curious, but I really don't want to fall down a waterfall. Yep, that's a waterfall. Don't want no part of that. I'm surprised that's just open for somebody to just keep kayaking and fall down, because that would be a bad day. All right, let's head back. I'm gonna get over back to the camp, see if I can catch some bluegill, and we're gonna set these jug lines out. I keep losing my worm. God, these bluegill gotta be little, because I cannot hook into one of them. You know it's a bad day when you can't catch bluegill. Finally got a bluegill. Man, it shouldn't be this hard. I'm gonna do all this work and I ain't gonna get a thing, but I'm still gonna try. Finally, just had to change my hook. Got a little ice fishing jig on there. I think that hook was just too big for him. It's always something. My flow troll has a leak in it. I didn't have any string with me, but I just tied some of these weeds up on it. That way it stays in the water, and I think we should be good. So I kind of dropped the ball on something. I had everything ready. Got everything packed up and put out. And I realized I haven't paid for this campsite, and I've got no cash on me. Nearest gas station is about 4 minutes away, so I'm gonna go get some cash. That way I got it on me when the tenant comes to collect the money. So I'm glad I thought of that before everywhere was closed. All right, luckily they had an ATM, so I was able to get some money in case somebody comes by to collect it. I just don't ever carry cash on me. I probably should. I think the first one we're gonna put some live on, some live bluegill, and put it down here at this waterfall, because I think there's probably quite a bit of fish chilling out in there. I don't have much room in here, so I'm gonna have to like make trips. I've got all my stuff set up on the bank. So essentially how this is gonna work, I've got a weight, I've got 2 hooks on a line, and then I've got a jug. It's like I'm gonna get some free lures. Ow! God! That wasn't slick. Hey, how we doing? I sure am. It's just me. Just tonight, yep. Okay, I've got cash. I wasn't sure who I pay. Yep, I sure can. It's a good thing I went and got that money. All right.
Sorry, I'm keeping you out a little.
No, hey, you're all right.
So do you podcast or something?
No, I just do videos, like YouTube videos.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Just make videos like for fishing, camping, and just go to different spots around wherever, anything outdoors.
So if I scan that, I can go and watch some of your stuff?
Oh, absolutely, yep. Actually, I got a card here I'll give you, and it's got a QR code on it.
Okay, thank you.
And yeah, I put out a video. I try to every Saturday. All right, back to it. That guy was really nice. There was fish splashing everywhere, but they ain't biting nothing I'm throwing at them. Had a couple bites, but that's about it. All right, I'm back on land. I just can't catch a fish to save my life. But, oh well. I'm not trying that awful hard. At least that's what I'm gonna tell you guys. Man, I love these little wagons. They save so much work. I love meat, cheese, and crackers. I could live off of it. No, that was good. All right, so one of my subscribers gave me an outdoor cookbook. Really nice hard-covered cookbook. I seen something that caught my eye and it looked super simple. Toasted peanut butter and jelly over the campfire. Man, that looks good. And when I was given this book, there's a little note in it for me. It says, "To Jesse, love Jeff." Thanks, Jeff. So on the menu for today, I've got a pie iron. I've never used it, and I'm gonna make some toasted peanut butter and jelly, and I've got some hot honey puffs. These things are awesome. I got them from Casey's. I don't know if you guys have a Casey's, but if you live in the Midwest, there's a Casey's on every corner. It's a gas station, convenience store. They're everywhere. I wish I could have all my money back from Casey's that I've spent. All right, let's get a fire going and let's get to it. You got a Zip fire starter. These are the best fire starters. All right, so essentially all this is just like a little pie iron. And it'll make 2 sandwiches. Man, this is gonna be good. And clamp it down. Now, if you don't have a grate to sit it on like that, all you gotta do is just wait for the fire to go down and then you just put it in the coals. I don't know if I can eat 2 of those though. That's a lot of sweet stuff. While I wait for dinner to get done, I figured I'd use this time to let you guys know that I have a merch store now. So I've got t-shirts and hats and hoodies and all of that good stuff. So what I want to do is I want to do my first giveaway. I've never done one before, so I'm going to see how this works. So there's a couple requirements. First off, you have to be a subscriber, and second off, you have to comment on this video. Doesn't matter what you comment, just got to comment on the video. Once you do that, it'll put you in the running to win either a Jay Pea Outdoors hat or a t-shirt. You can either pick a hat or a t-shirt. I'm gonna give it probably 2 weeks, and then after those 2 weeks, I'll do a drawing. I'll have Skylar pull somebody's name out of the hat. Everybody that commented, I'll put it on a piece of paper, and then I'll have Skylar pull the name out. And whoever wins, they can email me, and we can arrange for them to get whatever they'd like of their choosing, a hat or a t-shirt. So make sure you guys comment on this video. I'd say those are about done. Man, if that doesn't look absolutely amazing. Yeah, I'm kind of a health nut. Oh my God, this is so good. I've never had hot peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. Super good. They are so simple too. My God, that was simple. That was probably one of the easiest meals that I've made on this channel, but just as good as any of the other ones. Well, I'm gonna finish my dinner, sit around the fire, listen to a little bit of music. I'll catch back up with you guys here in a bit. Man, that food was good. Wow, super good. That was a close one. Oh. Whew, I'd say they're done. Tell me that don't look awesome. Man, oh man. Let's try it out.
Summer grilling and dig into gardening.
Those are awesome. I don't know why I haven't used these pie irons a long time ago. These things are so easy and they make really good food. I bet they make awesome grilled cheese. I better not get used to all this good food, because once it starts cooling off, I got an idea for some survival videos. That ought to be interesting. I don't do too good without food, but we'll see. We'll see how it works out. So that one that I have by the waterfall has a fish on it. So that's the one I put 2 live bluegill on. So I'm guessing it's probably gonna be something of decent size. Let's go out and check it and see what we got on it. Little sketchy. Ooh, yeah, it's moving. Whatever it is, it's probably pretty decent because it moved it from where I put it. Oh yeah, I got some weight to it. Ooh, man. That's a big one. Head. Oh, man. That's a huge channel cat. Holy cow. Oh no, it's a big flathead. Nice. Couldn't get a good look at it. I got a nice flathead. We're gonna get this thing up on the bank and get a closer look at it. Sweet. That was all worth it right there. I don't care if I get anything else. That's what I came for. We can get a weight on this thing and throw it back. So it's not huge, but I'm telling you what, I'm happy with it. That's a decent one. I've never been a flathead fisherman. They're hard to catch, but I finally got on one. My biggest is like 5 pounds. I know this is bigger than 5 pounds, but I don't know how big it is. You can tell why they call them flatheads. A lot different than a channel cat. That tail is not forked. It's like a fan. Channel cat and blue catfish have a forked tail. These have a fan tail. And obviously, they've got a flathead. Let's get a weight on this guy. 7 pounds, 1 ounce. That ain't too bad. They get way bigger, but I'm happy with it. Man, I'm happy with that. Man, that was awesome. That's exactly what I was wanting. Now, a 30 or 40 pounder would be nice, but I am happy with that. It's about 3 in the morning, and I'm probably gonna stay up till about 5. If I don't get anything till then, I'm gonna reel in these lines and then go to bed. You have to have these jug lines in before dawn. So when the sun starts coming up, you gotta have the jug lines in out here, which kind of sucks because I like waking up in the morning with fish on the line, but that's not gonna happen today. Feel nothing on this one. Man, nothing even wanted it. Nothing on this one. You know, I kind of get tired of saying that. Nothing on this one. right, let's head back to camp and get some sleep. I'm exhausted. All right, guys, I am hitting the hay. We'll see you in the morning. Well, good morning. Man, I slept like a baby last night. Holy cow. I really like this tent. There's a lot of room. It stayed cool. I mean, I'm in the shade. I don't even know how hot it is outside, but I didn't wake up once from the heat. So I bet it's at least in the 80s or 90s. So it's about 12:30. I slept in some, so I didn't even set an alarm. I was up till 5 o'clock last night and said just wake up when I wake up. So all right, let's get at it. All right, for breakfast this morning, I'm gonna make some corned beef hash in this pie iron. I'm gonna put some eggs in with it. If that doesn't look appetizing, I don't know what does. God, it looks like dog food. But it's good. That's what I'm talking about. A little bit of runny yolk in the middle. That's gonna be good. Now, you want to talk about a hearty, good tasting breakfast. That's enough calories to keep you going all day. Man, like the little Crispies from where they got burned a little bit, man, that is super good. All right, guys, I'm gonna pack up camp and head home. Man, I had a great time. I hope you guys enjoyed this video as well. If you like these type of videos, make sure you check out my channel. I got a lot of fishing, camping videos, and just great adventures. If you like that type of thing, make sure you subscribe, and don't forget to comment and enter yourself in that drawing. As always, you guys take care, and we'll see you next time at Jay Pea Outdoors.